doesn't benefit you, bro, you still do it. And so those are things that I'm slowly learning throughout the process, is that even if things don't work out in your favor, you still do it because it's the right thing to do. And you got to stay disciplined to your habits, because when things hit the fan, your habits are going to carry you in those moments of uncertainty. See what I'm saying? And that's why people resort back to bad habits, because that's always been the habit they've always done. So they can stop for a little bit, but because they didn't change the habit, when it gets uncertain, they go back to what they know. It's second nature. It's just, I just learned so much, man. And so that's how I look at that process with bro, where it's like there's so much that is required for a person when it comes to just success and longevity and building their brand and building their legacy. It's a lot of work, bro. VC, thanks for that gifted sub on Twitch, man. Appreciate it, big dog. W's in the chat, man. Thank you, bro. Yeah, man. So yeah, shout out to Ashton Hall, man. I'm a fan, man. I'm a fan, bro. And there's a lot of upcoming people, man, that I look at when it comes to just putting the work in, you know? And, you know, like I was telling my brother the other day, we got to continue to move forward. Got to continue to put the work in and never give up, man. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what's going on. And eventually, if we just stay consistent long enough and we don't quit, you're going to be surprised how many people that started with you on that journey won't be there anymore. You know, I was saying to him when I first started streaming, I remember all the people that I came in streaming with, I was cool with. There's only me and my homegirl Angel that came in and rated me early on Twitch. That's it. There's no one else that I can think of that when I came in and I started streaming, they not around no more, bro. Because when it got hard, people, when the results wasn't there, they gave up. I'm gonna give you an example too. So on Twitch, I'm doing just chat. This is one of my first this is actually, let's take a step back. This is my first just chat this year, ever, right? I'm used to seeing 350, 400, 450 viewers on Fortnite. But the thing that people don't understand is I'm gonna put you on game because I do something new. The results are not gonna always be the same based off what you've always done. Because people are accustomed to you playing a video game and not giving them information like this. Your direct attention, a story, a review. Like, this is not what I've normally been accustomed to. So now I'm doing something different. The results, of course, won't always be the same. But that's the thing that I explain to people. Don't get discouraged because the outcome of what you're accustomed to is going to be different when you do something different. Of course, the outcome is going to be different because it's new. People are not accustomed to it. That's life. If me and you cool when I do something different that's out of my nature, you're going to look, that's weird because it's different. So you're not going to be accustomed to it. It takes time for people to get used to whatever you do. So that's how I look at streaming when I said, hey, I'm going to start doing just chatting at the end of the stream. A lot of people are not going to be used to me doing it, but as I continue to do it, the results are going to be very different as we continue to do it for a week, 4 weeks, 3 months, half a year to a year. And dang, man, Hart got 1,000 people in this chat and he just chatting. Huh? How did he do that? Because when I first started, I didn't get discouraged. I didn't sway away because, oh man, my Twitch is not 400 or 500 people like I'm used to on Fortnite. Like I'm not worried about that. That's irrelevant. The statistical numbers is so irrelevant during the process. You don't worry about that because the process is up and down. That is life. When you're dealing with the process of life, it is always up and down. It's only going to be consistent and go up when you're starting to make it and you're successful at something. Just chatting is super new. I'm on the bottom of the totem pole. Of course, it's going to be super inconsistent. It's going to be like this. Boom, 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 right? Because it's new. But as we continue to do this throughout the weeks and the months and the years, it's going to take off. I'm telling you. Because that's what I want to start doing. I want to be in that conversation where it's like I can still play Fortnite and I can give you a just chat stream and we still doing the same stuff. I want people to start getting accustomed with me putting this kind of content out. And so this is something that I'm working on doing more, is to put this kind of content out. But this is, and I tell people, this is not a streaming lesson. This is a life lesson to people. When we do something new, you cannot be discouraged of the outcome. Because the outcome is so irrelevant to the process. The most important thing that you should ever worry about is two things with what you're trying to do in life. If it's something new, Make sure you start it the way that you need to start it because it's the foundation. So do it right. And throughout that, after you start it, everything in between, go 110%, give all you can, and just learn as much as you can and give you 110%. That's it. Because regardless of the outcome, regardless of the statistical numbers and whatever the case may be, bro, you need to prepare yourself for the opportunity at hand. If you do all this work and you get the opportunity and you didn't prepare yourself to have the opportunity, guess what happens? You start back at square one because you didn't prepare yourself to maintain what God gave you. That's how I look at it, bro. That's it. So, and that's the thing that I explained about me taking this pivot in life with the just chatting stuff, bro. I'm all for it. And I'm going to continue to do it. I'm going to start giving y'all some IRL content. We did a little bit during Thanksgiving. I kind of slowed down. But now I want to kind of get into different stuff like vlogging. I want to get into these other things. I want to get into, you know, maybe some collaborations with some IRL creators. Like I want to do that with IRL creators. Like not for the keyword, not Fortnite. I'm okay on that. But IRL creators, like real IRL creators, I want to kind of do collabs with them. Because here's the thing that I need to understand with that. When it comes to that kind of game, I have to learn. I understand the Fortnite game. I understand it so much. But you know what I don't understand and I don't know, and I'm a Ricky at? The just chatting game, the IRL content. I don't know it. I'm new to it. So I have to learn from those that are doing what I want to do, that are better than me. And I have to be humble about it. It's humility. And that's the thing about learning. I don't care where you from, how much money you got, who you think you know, and what you've done. No one cares. Have the humility and learn. That's huge. And so me being a big Fortnite creator, pulling hundreds and thousands of viewers, when it comes to this realm, it's a different ball game. No one cares about me playing no video game. No one cares. It's the truth. No one cares, bro. I'm in a different ball game now. So now I got to learn from the best in that field and say, hey man, listen, how do I go about that? How do I put my content out better? What do I need to do? Right? And so that's stuff that I want to kind of get more into, like the just chatting, what we're doing, the IRL content, vlogs and other stuff, reaction. Like I want to get into all that, bro. Collab with some IRL people soon, bro. I will be doing some stuff like that soon. You know what I'm saying? But that's just the name of the game. There's so much to it, bro. I love streaming, and we're going to continue to do what we do. But like I said, man, what's the best time to ever do something? Start now. Simple as that. The best time to ever chase your dreams is to start now. I don't care what you got, what you don't got. I don't care if you don't have anything to start with. You just start, and you work your way up. And that's how I started with this streaming stuff. My first time ever streaming, I had 3 viewers. Playing NBA 2K, I had 3 people. I've seen thousands in my stream playing video games. Now it's time to make the same transition to IRL content, and I'll still be doing both. But same approach. Start now. Figure it out. Post content, long form content. Start learning. Network with other people that's doing what I want to do. Understand the craft and what it is. And I'm telling y'all, man, mark my words. And again, I always say this. I've said this as a young man. I'm going to say this as an adult. Once I got my mindset to something, I'm going to figure it out. And when I do, it's going to happen. I don't know when, but if I put my mind to it and trust God, I promise you it's going to happen. And so, and that's the stuff that I'm looking at with this process, man. I'm pretty excited. We're going to continue to keep doing that. And again, if you got anything from this message, I told you today, you didn't get anything else. The thing that I want you to remember in this message is this. When you're doing something new, have the humility. Accept the fact that no one cares what you've done in the past. You are a novice, you are an amateur, you are a rookie. Be humble, keep your head down, and learn. You should be listening more than you talking when you're trying to learn something new. Focus on how you started, and once you start it the right way, that's the foundation. You focus on nothing but the process. Don't worry about the end game. Don't worry about, oh man, I want to be here, but I'm here. Don't worry about that. You just focus on what's in front of you today. Keep going, keep grinding, keep putting the work in, and eventually things happen. And that's how I look at that, man. You just got to keep going. You just got to keep going. See it through. When you have rough days, keep going. When you don't want to get out of bed, keep going. When you sick and you got to get something, keep going. You got heartbreak, keep going. It's hard, bro. But the days when people go through all those emotions and all those adversities and they take days off, keep going. Keep going. Because you're going to be such further ahead from the other people. And when you look back, you're going to be like, man, how did I make it this far? They still back there because you didn't stop. You didn't give up. You didn't get discouraged. You didn't quit. You just kept going. That's how I look at it, bro. You just got to keep going. Some motion is better than no motion. I always remember that too. Some motion is always better than no motion. Somebody saying your name is better than no one saying your name. I know you wish everyone was, but I'd rather have one person than nobody. So remember, some motion is always better than no motion. I always say that, bro. You just keep going. You know? Always. You just keep going, dog. You know what I'm saying? You just keep going and going and going. You know? Because you never want to be put into a place in life, man, where you allow other people's opinions and perspective and view on you to box yourself in. So now you put yourself in a box because you allow other people to create your narrative. Don't let nobody create your narrative for you, bro. You create your narrative and how you want to view yourself and how the world views you. You create your narrative. You stand on it, bro. And never give up, man. Always, bro. Always keep going, man. Always keep going. So, yeah, man, just I want to kind of do more of this kind of stuff every single day, and I'm slowly going to work myself in. Half an hour here, hour here, 2 hours here. I'm going to continue to do that. The stuff that I want to kind of do more of, you know. Because Fortnite's a good pace. It's something I like to do when I first wake up and get done. But this is more that I want to do. Like updates with Fortnite, I'm going to start doing more of this. You know what I'm saying? That's how it needs to be. You know? Like, I still give you a couple hours of streaming, but I want to give you more just chatting. As I progress into 2025, I am going to give you longer segments for just chatting. You know? Yeah. And so, I've been posting, though, bro. I've been posting on YouTube, Twitch, all that, bro. Yeah. I've been posting all that. YouTube, Twitch, all that. Yeah.